Today I'll be reading news about ALYI. The news are from Thursday, August 19th, 2021. And in the last trading session, the stock was down 13.77%. Before I get started with the article, go ahead and hit our subscribe button and give us a huge thumbs up, and then you'll get notifications when we get new videos out. Alright, the headline shows ALYI confirms anticipated 2021 electric vehicle taxi revenue, specific target coming shortly after Labor Day. Alternate Systems Inc. ALYI today confirmed that it expects revenue from its electric vehicle EV taxi business to start before the end of 2021. The company added today that it intends to publish a specific revenue target in approximately 3 weeks from now, shortly after Labor Day, which falls on September 6th. CEO Dr. Randall Torno recently returned to Dallas following Waypoint meetings in Nairobi, managing the company's ongoing EV taxi pilot program. Africa has millions of motorcycles deployed as taxi or boda bodas, and ALYI, as one part of its overall EV ecosystem business strategy, is engaged in a project to replace combustion engine motorcycles with electric motorcycles. In conjunction with the EV taxi pilot, ALYI has an order for 2,000 electric motorcycles. Dr. Torno reported in a recent follow-up to his meetings in Nairobi, "I believe our pilot program is being well received by all boda key parties in regard to all essential boda pacing points. I'm optimistic that our first electric motorcycle deployment target following the pilot can be 20,000 electric motorcycles, far surpassing the 2,000 trial under our order we built the pilot around. I believe the number can rapidly grow from 20,000. ALYI management today indicated that it anticipates the pilot transitioning seamlessly into fulfillment of first electric motorcycle orders and the corresponding initiation of revenue from the fulfillment of first orders starting this year. The company expects to soon refine its revenue forecast for revenue from the EV taxis business to a specific dollar. ALYI has seeded an overall ecosystem business strategy with the development of its own EV motorcycle business discussed above. Instead of introducing a single EV product, ALYI's business focus is on the introduction of an EV ecosystem that addresses the entire EV adoption environment, from the perpetual design of best-in-class vehicles to the perpetual design of the myriad of mechanical and digital systems that go into a best-in-class vehicle, from the charging and maintenance infrastructure that goes into supporting consumer and commercial vehicles to the EV volume or value proposition itself that drives consumers and businesses to transition from combustion engines to electric power vehicles. Ultimately, ALYI does not intend to go it alone on the overall development and rollout of its EV ecosystem. ALYI is building a core element in its ecosystem that attracts, if not compels, the participation of all would-be brand-name EV industry leaders in an annual EV symposium and conference. The EV symposium and conference will be anchored by an EV race event in Kenya that comes with a substantial brand name. The EV race market was valued in 2019 at over $80 billion and is anticipated to grow to over $200 billion by 2025. ALYI's EV ecosystem is founded on building participation in an EV race event as a central component in advancing EV technology and EV branding. ALYI has developed a partnership with a major EV racing brand for more than 2 years now. Over a year ago, ALYI entered into a formal partnership agreement that includes that EV racing brand. The first milestone objectives contemplated under the agreement have been achieved and the next steps are imminent. ALYI expects the next steps to include naming the EV racing brand, at which time ALYI management anticipates ALYI's overall visibility within the global EV market to be substantially elevated. The objective of the EV Symposium and Conference anchored by an EV race is to advance EV technology by building EV solutions for the African market, a power-constrained, rugged environment with one of the lowest per capita transportation deployments in the world. EV solutions for the African market will be applicable the world over. EV solution design and built in Africa also contribute to building an autonomous African economy. ALYI has designed its EV ecosystem solution to include democratized participation. ALYI has partnered with Revolt Token to finance ALYI's growth by offering participation in the EV ecosystem through the sale of Revolt tokens. To learn more about the Revolt token and how to participate in ALYI's electric vehicle ecosystem through the purchase of Revolt tokens, visit rvlttoken.com. ALYI plans to make a major announcement later this month regarding the EV race that management expects will garner substantial attention to ALYI's overall EV ecosystem strategy. For more information and to stay up to date on ALYI's overall latest developments, please visit www.alternatesystemsinc.com. And again, I will go ahead and put all the links down in this description below so you guys can check everything out. And thank you again, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.